The side lanes is something that Nocturne does very well, so I think that would be the thought process. But back to it, the Tristana.
The Tristana coming in here.
And dive threat actually coming through. Babip has tempo and is going to face check here.
Oh, the Cocoon is going to go wide, though, as Babip does find some Umbral Blades, gets himself the fear there as well. Lyra has to flash to get out, nothing to repel. So as Huni dives on in immediately, the flash comes out of Babip as Fudge has tried to tether him up. A brilliant clutch shield comes out from Fudge to keep his jungler alive, and the volatile Spiderling will get distracted by the minion.
Yeah, but Huni's still sticking around for the plate. Lyra, yes, no flash, no HP, but if that channeled recall commits, they do.
Yep, the back does go through there as the Cocoon is flashed. Lyra immediately goes up into the air. Huni now.
Huni dead.
He's going to go down. Fudge outplays it. Once again, it's a one.
Just trods on back home. Works on his Bork and is just sitting full HP, and every time that trade happens, Babip doesn't have an ulti of his own either. This is going to be a difficult one, but it looks like the play.
Empress Divide is back available once again. Used just there as a Grand Entrance does land. Ignite down onto Fudge there as well.
Oh, Lyra!
Immediately, Lyra flashes over the wall and just destroys him in his... It's a lot of money.
Just picks it all up. Feels good.
Certainly does if you're a Clutch fan, and this is what we were expecting out of this squad. Feels like a bit of an outlier. Their previous match, and also it kind of felt that way as the game was going along.
He's pressed the button twice. First one did not get them a kill. Second one didn't actually go in for the play, I believe, in the mid lane.
You can see, look at that vision line. That is beautiful.
So straight.
I know.
It's just straight down the river.
Knocks down yet another one. He might even just be able to get this one here. As King's going to be very late, and he's not going to be able to wait underneath this turret anyway. A Void Seeker flies in, just triples side. So a couple of items will be there for the damage dealers on Mammoth. But that's a third Ocean Drake.
Two games, absolutely no tank. Nautilus just does not count. He has 0 gold. Bottom of the tree there. That actually
Triple
lands.
has to flash to get out of the way. Yep, good
Double
shot.
AD carries in both side lanes, continuing to pressure. This is the first blue buff that Triple has had for a very long time, and he may not even get it.
Yeah, we have the Empress Divide, but the Shockwave's even better. Babip's going to go down. Triple shifts the sands again, trying to escape, but it's not going to work this time. Lyra grabs that kill, and it's 4-1.
Way of clutch and
7,000 gold is the lead. That is only going to extend. The Hurricane being able to dive bomb the back line, things like that, but they just wander in and take an Infernal. Bring that up because, of course, their composition doesn't necessarily lend itself.
Yeah, they don't need
despite
to.
The fact
it looks like they will. Triple answering top side, so Azir not actually here, and he is the wave clear clutch. Just open up mid lane. That turret's just next to dead.
My God, I don't know whether the explosive charge or the one of the first jungle camps that he's taken for himself, as he's not going to get any more. He's going to get sent to the death chamber. The last crit is going to be enough there. Cooldown. It's a little bit too high for him to go after Destiny on his Nautilus. That will spell. The extra dragon probably works out relatively well here for Clutch, who want to be able to split. Yeah, they still want this fight. It's not going to be the Baron going over, but can they find a team fight is the question. The Baron down the wild, that's stolen with a Void Seeker!
Gonna die? Cody-san's basing in top lane? Oh.
From the Tristana, that's what I want. That's what I'm desperate for. But teleport going to come back into the mid lane. This is the Kaiser, remember, they have to protect this position. Could have been a mistake, but Supercharger gets King out. That was dicey. That was real rough, Bryce. I saw you tensing up there a little bit.
Just for a second. Now they've swapped sides, but every now and again, Hook is on, actually.
He gets at max range. Huge shield comes in as the Paranoia flies forward as well. Babip goes into his stopwatch, but now the Grand Entrance perfectly timed as Lyra locks
reset
down.
on the other side of the map. The Hook landed, but perfectly timed response.
Sorry about technical terms that I keep throwing out for you guys, but that's another one if you read the textbook. Approximately forever sieging. At least until the Elder Drake wears off, so theoretically 2 minutes is going to be the actual response, as Huni should be able to take this one down, but doesn't want to push his luck. Level 18, of course, so he's drawn a few beads so far this game, and that range has been maxed out.
Yes.
Take down 2 inhibitors, and they'll back away. Clutch. Hits Huni, yeah, he's going to be diving forward. Another defensive Paranoia. Babip's been using these quite effectively, but now we've got Clutch on the correct side to win the game. Enemy Nexus is what you need, not the Baron buff, as Mammoth now have to try and find a way back to their own base. Vulcan looking for it. Huni, of course, looking for it. As he dives on in, we've got another engage coming forward. That's a really great quickness to lock them all up. And King the first to die. That should mean the end of Mammoth. And Huni, that time, was over-aggression that was warranted. That time, he's going to win the game for his team. As Empress Divide is going to come down onto Demonte. He should be falling here as Triple will get it with the last Q, but in the meantime, we've got 280 carries spending some time with some structures. That's exactly what you want if you're Clutch, and the gatekeeper is Lyra. The Nexus falls down and Clutch are on the board, 1-1.